If you're a female, you probably going to either have needed it in the past, in the present, or the future. Because today we're going to talk about fuckboys, baby girl. Moment of silence for all the fuckboys you done dealt with, sis. Amen. Okay.
Broken into pieces, all because of you. Now what should I do? I just can't.
What's poppin', YouTube family? It's your girl, Tisha Rozelle, and I am back with another video. Today is gonna be an advice video. Yeah, it's gonna be advice that if you're a female, you probably going to either have needed it in the past, in the present, or the future. Because today we're going to talk about fuckboys, baby girl. Moment of silence for all the fuckboys you done dealt with, sis. Amen. Okay, so how to know if you're dealing with the undercover fuckboy. I have a notebook down here so I can stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 all the points. I have 5 signs. The 5th sign is going to be the most important, so please stay tuned. Yeah, but I'm sorry if this is your first time watching me. I really appreciate you for taking out your time to watch me, girl or boy, whatever. Subscribe, like, and comment. Talk to me. I want to interact with you guys, and I want to know, you know, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Am I right on point, or am I just nowhere near the point? Just let me know. Okay. Number 1. If you have to beg for his attention, sis, he don't really want to pursue you. And I can't say he don't want you, because obviously he wants you in some form of way if y'all are interacting and if you're watching this video. Now, if you have to beg for his attention, then you're not the only one, sis. And hey, you might not be striving to be the only one in his life. You feel me? If that's the case, then, you know, just scribble this point out. Don't even worry about this point. But if you're like starting to catch feelings for him, really, really love him, or want to pursue him, if you gotta beg for his attention, sis, it's not there. Y'all not on the same page. Because, you know, I remember when I used to be in relationships with certain guys I shouldn't have been with, or even talking to guys I shouldn't have been with. I remember having to like kind of initiate a lot. And now that I am dealing with a guy who wants me, it's a total opposite. Like, he pursued me, and that's how it's supposed to go. You feel me? That's the right way. If you have to beg for his attention, for instance, like if y'all chilling and he playing the game the whole time, you know, an hour or two, okay, boom. But if he playing the game the whole time, you gotta beg him, babe, touch me, babe, let's go out, babe, show me attention. Sis, like, he's not really worried about you. And honestly, in my opinion, if you gotta beg for his attention, he shouldn't be getting the cookie. You know, I'm just saying. I done been there, I done that. I didn't get a cookie to niggas who didn't deserve it, you feel me? But I want y'all to be able to learn from me. Learn from my mistakes, sis. Please don't make the same mistakes. Ooh, child, cause yeah, makes you a little angry, you know. But we all go through it. But yeah, so if he doesn't text you every day, you know, or if not every day, if y'all not on that type of time, if he don't text you every other day, every 2 or 3 days, you know, when he first wake up, because sis, you want to be the first thing a guy thinks about when he wakes up, other than God. He should be thinking about God first. But after God, you want to be the first person he thinks about, like, you know, when he wake up and before he go to sleep. So if you don't get that good morning text, sis, that means you're not on his mind when he wake up. So if you're not on his mind, then who else is on his mind when he wake up? Yeah. Okay, so you shouldn't be just what a man wants, which is physical. You shouldn't want to be just what a man wants, you know? Like, because a man can see a female walk across the street and he want her, because men are very lustful. That's what they do. That's just how they are. You should want to be what a man desires. Sis, let me run that back. You should want to be what a man desires, because if you be with a man, what a man desires, his attention is going to be on you. You're not even going to have to think about, you know, oh my God, like, why isn't he showing me attention? He must be showing another girl attention. No, sis, he's not going to give you room to think that. So if you got to beg for his attention, then, you know, if it doesn't change, I say this, give it a month or two. That's kind of long. If you really like the guy, if you done, you know, gave up the cookie, if you done, you know, did all that, give him a month and bring up the situation to him. Be like, babe, you know, I feel a certain type of way. I'm not getting your attention like I used to. Da 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 da. If he changes it, then that just means that, you know, maybe he lost a little interest, but he's still willing to pursue it. But if he gets worse, sis, or doesn't change, delete that. Delete him. Delete him. You feel me? Like, because he's not deserving of your time. Tip number 2. Now this is for if you guys have been dating for a while, or, you know, this is not for like when you first meet him. If he can't own up to his own mistakes, then he's still a little boy. Because we all know that, you know, after you've been around a person for a certain amount of time, problems is going to come. We're all different. We all think different, and men and women definitely think different. So, like, if he reacted a certain way or made a mistake, if he can't say, you know what, babe, I'm sorry, you know, like, I didn't know it make you feel this way, or I didn't know I didn't care, I was being selfish. If he can't admit that, then he's gonna flip everything on you and make you feel like you're wrong. And that's kind of a part of a narcissist behavior. And if y'all want me to do a video on narcissistic behavior and signs and stuff, I can definitely do that for y'all, because I dated one and it was my worst experience ever. Worst experience, you know, but hey, now I can help other people. But yeah, like, you don't want a guy that can't admit to, you know, being wrong. You don't want a guy that can't say sorry. His pride and ego is just so heavy. He don't feel like he need to say sorry to you. Like, you're not worthy of his apology. No. A relationship, a healthy one, consists of a lot of forgiveness. Now, I don't mean forgiving major mistakes. I mean just the little things. Like, you know, if you hurt their feelings, you know, stuff like that. It's going to consist of a lot of that, you know. So if he, in the beginning or in the middle, can't apologize when he wrong, sis, it ain't going to get any better. Because, like, you staying there while he's doing that behavior is going to make him think, okay, like, he's going to get comfortable with it, and he's going to, you know, it's going to get worse. So bring it up to his attention. I'm not saying leave him if he doesn't do that. No. Bring this to his attention. Give him time to work on it. But if you don't see no improvement, it's your choice to decide if you want to be with a person like that. Tip 3. If he doesn't have a good relationship with his mother, I say this because, you know, of course, circumstances, you know, vary that statement, you know, like, say he was adopted, or, you know, his mother was on drugs, stuff like that. That varies, you know, like, you can't really knock him for that. But if he grew up around his mother and he doesn't have a good relationship with him, that means he don't respect her, sis. That is the woman who brought him into this world. So if he doesn't respect her, what makes you think he won't respect you? 9 times, I mean, there may be some guys out there who do, but it's very rare. Pay attention to his relationship with his mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gotta be perfect, because, you know, my mom, ooh, child, I love her to life, but me and my dad's like that. You know, they said girl and a father like that. But anyway, it don't got to be perfect, but he needs to be able to respect her. Listen to how he talks to her. Listen to how he interacts with her. Listen to when they get into disagreements, how he goes about that. Because how he treat her is going to resemble how he treats you. You know what I'm saying? Or how he's going to treat you. Don't expect him to be disrespecting her, wilding on her, and then when y'all get in an argument, he's going to just turn into a priest. No. Like, it's going to be the same thing, sis. And we're not dealing with no disrespect 2019 on. Like, for the rest, 2019 to forever, we're not dealing with no disrespect. Because, no. You're a queen. Your man should treat you like a queen, but also treat him like a king too. You feel me? Like, don't let him treat you like a queen and you don't treat him like a king, because that defeats the purpose, you know. Tip number cuatro. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Tip number cuatro. 4. Sis, if he is broke, he a boy on the low. Because for one, I'm gonna tell you this: a real man, if he's broke, his priorities is going to be to not be broke. So he's going to put everything else on the back burner until he, you know, gets back on his feet. Don't get me wrong. We all go through hard times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be up one day and down the next. I understand that. I'm not saying, you know, if he's struggling, if he's going through something, but you see him trying, he's a boy. No. I'm talking about the guys that have became comfortable with being broke. Like, sis, your man shouldn't be asking you for money to pay for his phone bill. Your man definitely shouldn't be asking you for child support money because, you know, he got kids and he can't afford it. Ain't that much love in the world. Sorry. Your man shouldn't be asking you, you know what I'm saying, all the time to, you know, cover the bill when y'all go out to eat. Like, that would just turn me off. But I've been there before. I was so nice. I'm like, oh, you know, everybody had their down times. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it. But then, like, you know, he started asking for more and more and more. First is just, oh, babe, can you cover this bill, this tab? Because, you know, I'm broke. Then it's, oh, babe, can I have gas money? Then it's, oh, babe, I can't keep my cell phone bill on. Sis, you might as well be by yourself. Because all he can do is give you a nut. Hopefully that. Hopefully. Like, if a man can't provide for you, a real man is not even going to want to be in a relationship at that time. Because he's going to think, a real man's going to think, I can't provide for her. So the only thing I'm going to do is take away from her. And if a man is okay from taking away from you, that means he doesn't love you or value you, sis, or respects you. So you shouldn't be in that situation anyway. I'm not saying, you know, you shouldn't have your man's back when his pockets is low. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, if he comes into the picture asking for money, saying he can't take you out, so we're not even dating, bro. We're not even going on dates if you can't afford to take me out. Like, you know? We shouldn't be, like, you should be, instead of trying to take me out, you should be going to get a second or third job. I got 2 or 3 jobs, so why can't you have 2 or 3 jobs? You only got 1 job, and that 1 job you barely go to. So what's the point? Sis, listen. If he's going through a heavy financial struggle right now, and, you know, you just find yourself always pulling out your credit card, your debit card, your cash, tell that nigga deuce. Tell him bye, because you can do so much better. And there's so many guys out here who are willing to cater to you as you should be catered to, especially if you're a hard-working woman. We don't take care of our men, sis, well, boys, because a real man won't allow you to do that. And the last crucial, important tip, my queens, please listen. If he is rushing things, I done been through this so much with guys, and with different guys too. If he is rushing things, sis, for one, that means he doesn't plan on being around for a while. Now, if you're looking for flings and you don't want nothing serious, by all means, you know, I've been there too. I am. Do you? But if you're looking for something serious, and if you're, you know, if you don't want to fall for a boy undercover, sis, this is the #1 sign. If he is rushing things, and honestly, they get you. Because it ain't even gotta be him rushing sex. He might turn around and use reverse psychology and rush a relationship. And you thinking, oh, girl, he trying to wife me. Girl, it's been 2 weeks, it's been 3 weeks, he trying to wife me. Sis, you don't know nobody well enough in 2 or 3 weeks to date them. Now, don't get me wrong. I know people meet at first sight and they fall in love. And I understand all that. I believe in that. You feel me? But we're talking about like normal, like, you know, reality. Like, you know, we're not talking about fate right now. We're talking about you dating and you trying to find out if he's a boy or does he deserve your time. Even if he's rushing a relationship, ask yourself, why is he rushing this relationship? Is he rushing a relationship because he doesn't want you to see his true colors before it's too late? Is he rushing a relationship because he wants the cookie and he know you're not going to just be no F buddy, so he just wants to have that title so he can get the cookie? Is he rushing a relationship because he wants control over your life and what you do and who you hang with and what you wear? Like, it has to be a reason why he's rushing. And, you know, that's why I messed up a lot. Like, I thought, oh, okay, he rushing to be in a relationship. You know, let me do this. He right. He the one. No, sis. What I've noticed, the guys that have rushed to be with me are not in my life anymore. The guys who took their time and let the time be on my time, and when I was ready and who ain't pressuring me, they're still here. You know what I'm saying? So if he's rushing sex, definitely red flag. A guy should want you to be comfortable. The guy that I'm dating right now, you feel me? Like, before anything like that, before we even had intercourse, he asked me, are you sure this is what you want to do? More than once. You know what I'm saying? Guys don't do that. So if you got a guy that's considerate like that, he's a keeper, sis. He's a husband. Yeet. 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 He's a husband. But if your dude is just like, oh, you know, it's been 2 or 3 weeks. You giving me blue balls, and nigga, go do what you gotta do then. Go handle that. Because you're not finna, don't let him rush you. If you're not ready, you're not ready. Do not let him rush you, especially for sex. You know what I'm saying? But if he's rushing a relationship, like, you know, if he's just rushing, like, say y'all went on a date yesterday and like he won't go on another date, you gotta be careful with that, because he might just be really trying to pursue you. You know what I'm saying? But still, like, if you're giving him signs like, oh, I'm not ready, I need time, and if he's still trying to push past that wall, you know, then watch that. You know, watch how he moves, because, you know, he really just might want you. He really just might see what he wants. He gonna work for, you know, you until he gets you. But if he's rushing sex and if he's rushing you to do things that you're not comfortable with, and you're verbally telling him or showing like you know, body language like you're not ready for that, and if he's still pursuing, that means he's out for his own. He's not worried about you at all. He's just, you know, he's just out to get his. And you don't want a man like that, sis. You want a man that's going to put you first, because you're a queen and you should be put first. You don't want a man that's going to just rush you, and rush you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he keeps rushing you, then I would really advise you to consider leaving, you know, like, because it's just, for situations that have been rushed, especially in my life, no good has came out of them, all bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully your situation is different if you choose to stay. But me, girl, I done had bad luck, sis. I done had bad luck with niggas who rush me. And I be hyped, like, calling my friends, like, girl, he want wife and ass. He want a wife. Sis, what you gonna say yes to him for? So he can go cheat the next week? No. Like, you need him to prove to you, is he loyal? Is he humble? Is he honest? Is he patient? It takes time. You can't know all that about a man in 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe 2 months. 3 months, definitely. That's 90 days. But 2 or 3 weeks, he trying to move. Like, where's the fun in that? You know, the fun is waiting. The fun is anticipating. He wants to, you know, like, sis, watch it. But those are your 5 signs that your guy, your nigga, that boy that you're talking to is a F-boy. You feel me? Like, if he has one of these signs, sis, like, you might be good. Just watch him. Watch him. But if he have like 2, 3, 4, it's probably not going to end up good for you. And I'm just here to tell you before anybody else tell you, because I love you, you know, and I want all my queens to be happy. Y'all, like, we all deserve a man that's going to treat us like a queen. And there are men out there, you know, that's going to treat us good. You feel me? We don't got to deal with all of this BS. We choose to. But and like sometimes they show us the red signs, red flags, whatever you want to call them, and we just ignore them. Oh, he cute. Oh, he got dressed. Oh, he tall. Oh, he's 6'5". Oh, he play ball. Who gives up, sis? No, you don't need to be out here looking stupid. Especially if you're a faithful, loyal woman. No, find you somebody who's on your type time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching me. Thank you guys for watching me. Subscribe. Subscribe, like, have a blessed day. Remember, I love you, but God loves you even more. Be blessed.